health right now, is it?
How much
Probably
caffeine
not.
did you have?
What did you
It
do?
was jelly beans. It was all jelly beans.
Oh, it's sugar? Oh, no.
There's too many jelly beans. Oh, those Starburst jelly beans, though. They're some good
They
stuff.
pack a punch. There's caffeine in there. They dose them.
Oh, no.
No.
I can't have caffeine past 2 p.m.
Only if you want to sleep.
I mean, I do. I very much want to sleep.
Sometimes I want to sleep, but I can't. Either because of the caffeine or because of the beeping noises.
It's probably both.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, sometimes it's definitely just one of those, and sometimes it's definitely just the other, and sometimes it's both. Sometimes I drink the caffeine so that I can stay up later to take care of the beeping noises.
The way you said the beeping noises the first time reminded me of the way people say the horrors.
Oh, yes.
Like,
yes.
the beeping
There
noises.
they are.
They never cease.
They never
Beeping noises.
cease.
Oh, I dream of them now. It's fun. Both the horrors and the beeping
no.
noises. I
don't
woke up being
that.
like, did they beep? And no, they did not. That was all in your head, Kirsten.
Like tinnitus, but beeping noises.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Do you want to clarify a little bit what beeping noises are?
Never. I'm
Okay,
going
great.
to leave it just like the smoke detector. You have to guess what I mean. Yes, no. There's a small child of mine who wears a CPAP machine, and when he starts mouth breathing, the machine goes, he's not breathing at all. Apnea, panic. And it turns out you go in there and like, no, he's breathing. You just don't know because you're a machine that lives on his nose.
And the machine's like, are you sure?
And then there is no way to override it, but you can tell it to shut up for about 3 minutes and then it starts freaking out again. So sometimes you just sit there and press the silent button. Sometimes you get a lot of editing done that way. You just lean over, hit silence, and then you keep going.
Oh, no.
Hello, insomnia, my old friend.
Yeah, pretty
Oh,
much.
jeez.
There's so many things in between Kirsten and sleep sometimes. It just, oh, buddy.
Mm. And welcome back to the 7-Star of the Right podcast. I guess we're starting on that.
Kirsten's caffeinated?
Yep, I'm
Yeah.
ready.
Ready to
I'm
go.
On a sugar high?
on a sugar high. We'll see how this goes.
Jeff's having palpitations.
I've been drunk before on this podcast. Not terribly so, but I've definitely
Just a
been
little.
There was
buzzed.
definitely
It has
that
happened,
one
yeah.
where you started looking down at it part of the way through, like, oh, is this about to get really?
I think it was somewhere in Wycliffe.
It was, yeah. It was like, it was definitely at the old place.
Yeah.
where
It was
we
at
used
the
to live.
old place, and yeah, there was just there
So
was a
God.
rum and coke that was a little bit too light in color.
I think when I'm out of my current show, I would love to do a drunk episode. That would be great.
It's generally the second of a double
Great.
session.
I'm so
Yeah.
down. We can totally do that.
But yeah, I've been buzzed. I've been quite like powered up on caffeine. I don't think I've been on a sugar
Sugar
high.
high?
Have you
before.
partaken in the devil's lettuce, Jeffrey? That'd be a really
No.
That would
boring
No, that
actually
would-
pro
that would be
tip
terrible.
to people out there: do not RPG while high. Yes, everyone can tell, and you are not good at it.
I did it.
Drunk
by
is
accident one
sometimes
time.
okay.
You what?
I think I told you about this. I did it by accident on one episode, and I won't tell anybody which one.
Oh, you did tell me.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I did.
Behind the
I did.
scenes
That was really
secret.
bad. This was it
I
was
think
like-
I remember this. You told me
yeah,
this
like
was before I joined.
Yeah, one of the first times I'd taken edibles and didn't really know how long it took to kick in for me. So it was like, yeah, we're on like the second of a 2-parter. It'll probably kick in around like when we're done or like 15 minutes before we're done. It was faster than that.
That is the opposite story that people normally tell. They're normally like, I take an edible. It's like, this ain't shit. 6 hours
And then you-
later.
yeah.
Ah!
Well, the problem with edibles is you have one, it's like after an hour in, it's like,
I don't feel
feel it.
anything.
I'm going to take another one. And then like you start to feel it like right after you're done swallowing the other one. It's like,
Oopsie.
Oh, no.
time for
Lock
me
in.
to be only horizontal for the rest of the day.
When I go to the club and I bring edibles, I take my edible and I give the rest of them to a friend. And I'm like, do not give drunk Peter more edibles because he will ask for them.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, girl, it's fine. It's not fine. Don't give him.
You got like the little note pinned to your clothes.
no,
Like
matter,
the
no matter
children's-
how much I ask for weed, do not give it
Literally,
to me.
literally. I'm like, you cannot give it to me until it is past this time. Okay. And my friend, I think my friend didn't understand that I was being really serious because she was like, haha, okay, whatever. And then I was like, I can hold your purse. And she was like, wait, no, what? No.
God, this is
I was like,
happening
fuck. just give me just one. And so that's why now I don't bring extra edibles to the club anymore because
Yeah, I was
drunk
gonna
Peter
ask
will
why you
eat
would bring
all
more.
of them. Well, because sometimes you want to.
Fair enough.
And sometimes you bring ones for friends because it's a great way to make friends at the club.
Yeah.
But drunk Peter doesn't share his edibles. Sober Peter is like, yeah, I'll share these. I'll just bring them home if I don't eat them. And then drunk Peter is like, these are all mine. I could have more fun because it's a line straight up. That's how that works.
I braved the corporate hellscape for this. This is mine. Anyway, we did welcome back to the 7 Star of the Right podcast.
Do you want to try it
another
again?
one? No.
Okay.
Welcome back to the 7 Star of the Right podcast. We already did one. What's another one thrown in there? This is episode 144. How are you guys doing today?
144.
Yeah, 144.
Oh, the sun is shining today. It was beautiful and blue outside.
It's nice.
We walked to the park.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Nice.
very nice.
Nice. Spring is coming. Maybe.
Yeah, I thought it was here last week, and then
it dropped down to sub 40.
Yeah. Getting close.
Outside hates us.
What do you remember from last time?
Worms.
Worms.
There
Worms.
were worms.
There's worms,
Oh.
and there's things I'm gonna die mad about.
And Nona and I did some pretty sick moves.
Wait. You gotta go in order.
Oh,
I know it's always easy to remember the last thing that happened, but we used to do this.
I'm remembering
We
the
gotta go.
coolest thing that happened. Excuse
You
me.
know what? Very fair. That is indeed correct.
Before that,
Yes, we started with the discovery of a satellite, and we hacked it. And it was like, hey,
Oh,
Nona,
right. Fuck. I forgot about this.
your evil robot brother is coming into town. Get excited, bust out
Possibly
the
in
guest
2
bed.
days.
Yeah.
And we were
We're
like,
like
shit.
probably arriving in 2 days. But then we're kind of hopeful that like where he's arriving and like the place that we're worried about him going, if you draw a straight line between those two, that's Moore's Venner territory, baby. That's where the Death Stalkers go. So we're kind of hoping he's gonna have to go around. And so if we just like speed walk, not even like run, but like speed walk, we can probably beat him back before he sets that place on fire too.
Yeah. Or that no
Or-
one will tell him that the Mooresmen are there. And
Exactly.
Oh, we're getting
or they're stupid and he'll just be dead and we won't have to worry about it.
wait, can we send like
We
a
can't
decoy signal
die
thing into the
from that.
Mooresmen territory? Anyway, we can talk about this in character. Just do like a computer ping from
That would actually be.
Mooresmen territory.
That would be horrifying. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't like the guy, but like
He's got a
you can-
backup somewhere.
Come on. He'll
Only
be fine.
if the core gets broken. More likely, what happens is a Moore's Venner eats it, and then he's just stuck in the blue in a Moore's Venner's tummy forever.
Wait, no, and then you just go rescue him and you put him with Tara
In a box,
and in a
yeah.
box, and then he can't hurt us anymore.
Well, yeah, but I'd have to find him first, which means we'd have to
You
kill
ping-
all of the Moore's Venner, and that's going to be a whole thing.
He exploded last time.
Yeah, I
think
forgot
you
about that.
find
He's
him.
got that.
So
He's
it'll
got
be
the.
easier to find.
be
from
easier
the
to
forest
find.
fire.
He does have a shell. He does have a shell wired up to explode. That's fine. Okay,
Mhm,
I'm less
mhm.
worried about him now. One of Kirsten's fears is locked in syndrome. We've talked about this
Yeah.
before. I think about it constantly while playing an AI. It's fine.
What, my real life fears and feelings creeping into my characters in an RPG setting? That's crazy.
Ah, my escapism.
You mean I'm stuck in here?
Is my escapism Eldritch Horrors?
Yes.
Torturing your friends,
Yeah.
Yeah.
making your friends face the horrors and solve them for you.
Creepy body stuff.
And feeling slightly disappointed when Micah and Nona just go, "Hey, how you doing? Been a while."
How's it going?
Mhm.
It's okay. That's why we brought Peter on. Peter makes up for it.
Yeah.
Huh?
Pretty desensitized.
Oh, yes,
no.
yes. Yes.
Thank you, Peter, for reacting appropriately
Yes.
to my horrors.
Yes. You're welcome, Jeff. That's what I'm here for.
So you found a satellite that
Mhm.
got pulled or whatever. It
Knocked or
fell.
some weird metadimensional stuff happened to it.
Yep.
It might have gotten whacked. It might have gotten something. We were poking it a little bit.
Sleeping with the fishes.
Yeah. We put some metadimensional cement shoes on it. How is it that funny, Peter? Don't give him that. Don't give him that.
I'm sorry. I'm reading some of the rules and I just tuned back in and I heard Jeff say that. I laughed because it's dumb. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Jeffrey Dome.
Thanks.
Oh, also, it's going to be a wild mess of things, but one shot, June 17th.
God.
Oh God, yes. Hold on. We should
It's
do some
happening.
announcements. Yeah. Do you want to do that real
Uh-huh.
quick? Like
Yeah.
officially?
Okay. Yes. So there is 3 one-shots between Astronomica, Dark Star Adventure Cast, and ours truly, yours truly, we truly, whatever you want to call it.
7 Star of the Right podcast.
Yeah.
This
The
one.
Royal
Oh, is
we.
podcast a part of our name?
No.
Oh.
Okay. Cool. Just checking.
At
So 7
gmail.com.
Star to the Right at Gmail. Okay, anyway, now that that's royally fucked, all three of us are getting together, trading some cast members around, and playing various different games. We are hosting one. I am GMing. It's going to be called the Silverlight Sabotage. It's going to be robots in space. It is going to be a 2-parter. We'll announce more about the schedule, but we're still going to do normal release schedule. So for those of you who hate me and don't want to listen to my awesome story, don't worry. You'll get your normal Jeff story as well. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And on said one shot,
Yep.
you'll get to hear yours truly
Yeah.
do a torque voice for the entire
For 3
session.
hours.
But not just Jeff.
Me too, because Jeff and I are playing brothers.
Brothers.
Oh dear God.
Do we want to say our names? Because I think it's funny.
No.
No.
Fine.
Save
You gotta-
something.
We have to
gotta
save
leave them
something.
wanting.
Save something.
Save
Save
something.
something. Yes. Anyway, we're in the middle of character building. This is very fun. I'm not at all regretting my life choices. Yeah. And that is going to happen. We are recording mid-May, so probably by the time you hear this, we have already recorded it, but it has not released yet because that's how time works.
And backlogs.
And backlogs, which God bless them.
God bless them indeed.
Everyone.
This is a scuffed episode. This is such a scuffed episode.
Just go back.
So then we
Okay, so we did the
stumbled on some
satellite thing.
worms.
We
Yeah.
did the thing, and then we encountered some Boakoa in the ground, except not in the ground. We were in the trees.
We went up into the trees because we were we already crossed this river, which
We're
was why
crossing
we
the
were
river.
already up in the trees.
Yes.
And then we were scouting for boakoas, and we found them farther away than they could have been, but we still were engaged with them, and
Yeah.
so
They
we
were
had a
chasing
fight.
some other prey, and some of the pack peeled off toward us.
No, that's a different thing.
That was the Darwin.
That was 2 episodes ago. And that's the leopard
so
birds.
sorry.
Yep.
Anyway,
No, these are the worms.
yes.
The worms that you
Yes.
rode.
Never mind.
Not the bird leopards.
not the bird
They were chasing the turtle.
Right. I apologize.
We might have just done a recap in the car, so I'm extra no, I'm just kidding.
We did not do.
And Marcus
Okay.
did a very cool move.
And Marcus did a very cool move.
And Nona did a very cool move. And
Yeah, I did, but don't worry about
Today?
it. Yeah.
You may not have been in the car yet. We picked
Maybe
you up
not.
later.
Anyway, don't worry. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
what is real? Yeah, so we fought them, and everyone was okay, and everyone looked really cool.
The
and
entire time.
Micah didn't beef it again.
Again.
There was a little Mobot.
And there was
Oh,
a little
Oh,
bit
there
of
was a
it.
little robot who did so
Oh
good.
my
We're so
God.
proud of him.
I think I rolled to hit against him like 3 or 4 times.
I think it was like, yeah.
And he
I did-
dodged
I did
every
not get
single
above
one
a 5
with
on the
his little
die.
legs. He just went tick, 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 tick. So we're so proud of him.
Slow motion jumping off pieces of the ground as they like lift up. and
Yeah.
just running.
Here
I'm
I go.
pretty-
I think there was one time where we had him take out a camera and take a picture of Marcus, drop the camera, and when he was going to go to pick it up, another Boakoa just like flew over top of him.
And he went, what was that? Anyway,
Exactly.
Are you proud of me, mother?
yes. Always my son.
And so we left it there with all of the Boakoas finished off. And I don't believe Reese and Lina have done.
No, we
the,
left it there because like it ran long. So we were like, combat over. Everybody gets to go home now.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out later.
But we can hand wave that so I don't
Yeah.
have to kind of. But yes, they go through the same process, the same ritual that they've done before.
I think Nona joins in on that because that is the rule of the things that we do.
Do you like also kind of like help with
Yeah.
because they will also like strip of meat
Yep.
and stuff like that and all of those
I mean,
things.
Nona's not squeamish.
It's
It's
gonna take
the
a
least
long
bit.
time.
No, it takes them minutes. They're very fast.
But these things
they're
are big.
Fast.
These things are big.
These things are huge.
I mean, we probably don't take more than we can carry, which probably means we don't
Okay, that's fair.
completely
Yeah, that's fair.
like we're replacing
It's also
the.
symbolic to some extent.
Got it. Okay.
We'll leave the rest of them out for the Darwinlings.
Darwinlings.
Yeah, it's really hard to say, but it's Darwin because
Penguins.
they evolved to do a thing in
Don't-
Darwin.
Don't at me, bro.
They kind
Wait,
of
was that
shift between
supposed to be
specialties.
subtle?
No.
Okay, good.
Because it's quite obvious. You said that. I was like, yeah, you would name it that.
They're not based off of Darwin. What's the mutants?
The
Is it
X-Men,
Darwin?
it's called Darwin.
He's also
Darwin,
called Darwin. Yeah.
I was pretty sure.
Because he also is named that because of the evolution thing from the guy with the finches.
I totally didn't get that. No, I did.
I know.
The one who
Because
shouldn't have
you
died in
got-
that one movie.
I know.
Oh my god.
It's like, I adapted to one thing. It was breathing underwater. Something else happened to me. Okay, time to die.
Anyway,
That's another thing I
Not
will
to delve
die
down
mad
this rabbit
about.
hole, but-
I will die mad about that
Oh yeah.
along with you.
and so that has happened. That was your first action of this day. You are now in. Oh, I don't have the hex crawl out in front of you all.
Mhm.
That was
would-
another thing that I.
That would be useful. Oh, that's another announcement that we could mention again. If you want to follow along at home, I am putting in the description of the podcast as well as on the YouTube playlist that I don't think anyone knows exists. But that's
No,
fine.
you get like 1 or 2 views on there. It's very funny.
Wow.
1 or 2 like every
Somebody
several episodes.
Loaded this on accident and
Yeah,
had to back
probably.
out.
But it's
But
also
hey, if they see your
it's-
cool hex crawl map,
yeah,
maybe
it's,
they'll
it's
stay.
also free. But yeah, so we put that in the description. So if you want to follow along at home of this hand drawn map by
Beautiful, Jeff.
by me,
Lovingly
It's so
crafted.
gorgeous. We love
lovingly crafted. So you find yourselves in is it no, it's F1.
We are in
F1.
F1. That is correct.
Mm-hmm.
As I was describing before, like the Roiling Hills, they are a very different landscape than what you were seeing in the other parts of Genis. There's definitely a rockier terrain here. There's elevation gain, but there's elevation gain with how the platforms are set up as well. But like the trees on which they're stood, there's also quite a bit. On the platform that you saw the Boakoas on, this platform actually runs into like a cliff face where there was a landslide onto it. So it has transition almost from this dirt and roots and trees to more of a rockier terrain. And that happens occasionally throughout this area.
Don't worry. It's natural. It happens. Don't worry about it.
Natural.
Oh, baby.
Oh boy.
All right, cool. Well, we're in F1 now, right?
You sure are in
And
F1.
we sure, if we're doing our normal day thing, there's one thing that is not walking that we're allowed to do. So we're standing on top of some ruins.
Mm-hmm. Let's go look
It
at the
does
ruins.
look that way.
I want to poke it with a stick.
Where are the ruins?
Tell us, Jeffrey.
Throw over the hill. We got to go over the hill.
They looked like buildings based on this arrangement of rectangles.
I think that was
Perhaps.
mostly just a map thing because if you look at the other
Symbology
ruins,
for
yeah,
ruins.
symbology thing. I guess they are slightly different.
I mean, yeah, I'm just curious. Are we talking like downed craft of some kind? Is this an old settlement of some people? What are we working with?
Are
We're
you
looking
going
at
to
the ruins.
explore?
We have chopped up
Yes.
the worm and now
Yes.
we are exploring further.
Yes.
Make a wisdom notice or a wisdom survival check.
Wisdom notice. Got a 7.
7.
I also got a 7.
7.
Nice.
No.
11.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to do math.
No worries. No worries. So you guys once more after having kind of traversed space, you now start to search the area for just generally what's in this vicinity. It doesn't take someone who can really like wayfind and find good find things to see that there are indeed ancient buildings here. You come across it actually pretty quickly in this area. They seem to be scattered a bit. Many of the trees are growing directly through buildings themselves. Some are completely fallen over, others fairly intact. On a fair number of these buildings, you see a collection of glyphs and sigils. Oftentimes, there are circles that circumscribe like spokes of a wheel, as well as an element at the center of said wheel, and then additionally various little markings inside these glyphs.
Gonna be completely honest, Jeff. I'm just picturing the sigils from blueprints.
What?
You started describing that, and I'm like, this is enough close to that. That is what I will be envisioning from here on out.
I think
don't
that's
know what
reasonable.
that means yet.
Don't worry about it.
I think that's reasonable.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's not a spoiler because you've got no idea what I'm talking about.
I'll point at them and kind of look back at Reese and Lina and say, do you know what these are?
Lina is the one that speaks up and she says, yeah, those are hunter sigils. You know, when we go out and scavenge, it's not worthwhile for us to explore areas that have already been explored. And it also gives an indication of what might be going on in there. And she points at a couple of them and like, you see those? The multiple circles on the outside indicate that someone thinks that they've fully cleared the area and that there's really nothing more to be salvaged from that. The spokes kind of speak to how open the area is, whether it's enclosed, if there's multiple entrances other than what you see right now. The less there are, the more linear or claustrophobic it is. The more spokes, the more open it is. The thing at the center kind of describes what might be found there, and then those little moats indicate, you know, trips in.
So like hobo code, basically.
Yeah, to some extent. Just trying to give people an indication of like, yep, there's nothing more to really see here.
Can I ascertain the original purpose of these ruins? Like, does this look like it used to be a village? Does it look like it used to be something involving robots? Perhaps.
Yeah, I was curious about like what are these buildings like made out of? Is this stone or cement? Or...
And similar to what we saw in
Is it wood?
in the old city.
It is a collection of things. Cement, yes. Metal,
Cement.
quite a bit of metal. And some of the cement is very, it hasn't degraded over the years. It is quite strong and structural. Anyone who wants to try and discern what this area might be, what would that be? That'd probably be intelligence. No.
I think that's reasonable.
Or intelligence. Connect? No.
I thought Connect was people.
Yeah. Find like things or like foreign cultures and languages. Yeah, never mind. That.
Yeah, I think
no
probably
makes
no.
sense.
Yeah. Organization. Yeah, just do no.
Oof.
Ooh, baby.
This one has varying levels of success on it.
Okay, I got a 10.
10.
I got an 8.
I got an 8 as well.
So
Marcus sees a shining light that beams information directly to his brain because I have a -1 on no.
I've
Just
seen
rolled
this
really well.
before.
I just rolled really well.
Across the galaxy.
I'm just old. I've seen things.
Yeah, right?
Nona and Micah, it's a collection of buildings. This particular area definitely seems to be not like manufacturing, not necessarily like it's a lot of, you know, smaller and enclosed spaces. You would say this is maybe partially like residential area. That's kind of what you get. Definitely not manufacturing, definitely not like militaristic. There's not like big guns or anything that would indicate that this is some kind of something more than just a town. Marcus, with your 10, you get the sense that this was a densely populated area.
Oh, interesting.
You've seen ruins before. You know, your job, your previous life has taken you through many destroyed town centers. This is more than just, you know, a few thousand people. Like you're seeing some of the buildings and it's been hundreds of years and you're still seeing quite a bit of stuff here. Everything's kind of grown around it. And you start to actually pay a little bit more closer attention to some of the surroundings a little bit more, like that rock over there or that kind of mound. And Marcus, I think you maybe on a hunch start to wipe away at some things and see that some of the dust and dirt that has fallen on top of this is covering up buildings as well. Like the very stuff that you're walking on that you first initially thought was rocks and debris from like a mountainous area could very well be actually a city in its own right.
So it's like huge.
This is a
Got it.
massive city.
Okay. For like my imagination scope, like I don't know, like Boston sized or like what do I like? Is it like as far as the eye can see type thing, or what's exposed is relatively small, but I suspect that it's much bigger.
You suspect that it is much bigger. Let's say on the order of like Manhattan.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
And so when we're looking at these hexes, what does that, is all that contained in F1?
No.
No. Okay.
Wow.
Well, because the ruins are, right? So, like the little bits that are sticking, is that the general idea? Like the little bits that are sticking out is sort of the ruins, but this is like 3 or 4 buildings from what is probably a much bigger thing.
The planet has reclaimed a lot of what used to be this city, and what you see poking out here and there is the tip of the iceberg that has remained unclaimed.
To put this into perspective, because I have this fun fact right now. 2 of my friends recently walked the length of Manhattan, and they did it in it took most of a day, but it is possible that like if they walked the long length, obviously. So it is possible for this to be like the size of Manhattan and for us to move between hexes multiple times in a day. So shout out to my friends who did that. 22 miles. 22
Well,
miles.
It's a long ass way.
It's a long ass
Yeah.
walk. Okay. So I'll kind of uncover some stuff and I'll like turn back to Reese and Lina and say like, was this the same civilization as yours? This is huge. And I'll like point out things to like the things that I noticed to other people on the team.
There was a dark time hundreds of years ago. No one living really knows what happened. The stories that exist from that time are not good. This is, as I understand it, our heritage. Something really bad happened, and in the blink of an eye, it was all gone. Not that, as she points at, this building that has fallen over, not that the buildings were swallowed up in that time, but something catastrophic happened, and there's not a whole lot that is really remembered of that time. We know we came from the stars. We knew we once built grand machines that ran on magic, but that was lost and everything went dark. And then the forest grew and grew and grew and grew. There are others like the Wispkin out there. We've seen them in passing, but we don't talk very much. I suspect that there was a lot of people who lived here who grouped together and, rode out the night. And eventually we were able to find that light once more.
That event that happened, if it is what we suspect it to be, we call it the Scream, and it happened everywhere. Not just on Genis, but every single star that we've ever been to in the sky, every single planet experienced that same loss and have been since that time working on rebuilding from all of that stuff that was lost.
I don't know if we knew that. I guess we just thought, we came from the stars and we're maybe in front of everyone else, and something bad happened here, and then you guys caught up again.
No, we have the same experience with some of the technology. And I know they have Terran mandate guns, right?
They have terminated.
Yeah, we'll point and say like those are from before that time. We can't make those anymore. We can find them, as I assume you found stuff here, but yeah, it was a loss everywhere.
So I see. And she looks down at like the Terran arms that you guys gave her and like, so this was also created by, I guess, almost powered by magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of antiques, but good ones.
No, yeah, it works good. I have to admit, they pack a punch. Yeah.
Nona continues kicking herself for forgetting to make Marcus and Claire take
Oh,
one
that's
as
on
well.
me. I should have remembered.
Here, guests have these really cool guns.
Can I get you anything? Water, a snack, a pre-tech gun.
I mean, that is exactly how Nona would be. And you know it. Would you like, these guns seem to make you happy. Shall I show you my collection of grenades?
And then,
Please like me.
Marcus just starts like drooling. He's like, oh my God. Please give me one of those guns.
I use these two as a sawhorse.
Yeah, no, like literally, you had one being used as a paperweight. It was so bad. Anyway, Jeff, for my own curiosity, because I'm a giant nerd about these things, we've got this area marked as the Roiling Hills, and there's another set of ruins in there. When we're talking about like how big things are, what are the odds that these two ruins are actually from the same city? And what are the odds that the Roiling Hills are literally just all city? Is there any way of telling?
I'm going to carry forward Marcus's 10.
Yeah.
Tell him. He knows to share now.
Yeah.
We're
I can share.
buds,
I know
right?
how to share, yeah.
We're friends.
Mark-
Not like
Marcus-
previously when I would make my skill checks and learn things and not tell anyone.
with some of the things you're starting to think about, like there might be a little bit more testing to be warranted,
Yeah.
but there's a suspicion that the Roiling Hills was a city,
Yeah.
like a mega city,
Mm. Like multiple hexes.
multiple
Wide.
hexes.
Look at how big it is.
Yeah, it's crazy. For our viewers at home, it is 123 by 123 hexes at minimum, given where existing ruins are.
Yeah, I think it's
Um,
actually, hold up. I want to count this and get this right.
Yeah.
3 by 4, I would argue.
Yeah. And
12-ish hexes.
Yeah,
the Lost City
that's how math
is
is.
at the edge of that. as well.
Exactly.
So
So it could be more.
one thing that stood out to me, I think I'll from this was Lina talking.
Yeah.
I'll say, and then after that happened, the forest grew,
Yeah.
not before.
There was a forest before. It was always pretty aggressive. Again, these are legends, right?
Yeah.
There's a speak of our ancestors building cities that were giant, that spanned, some would say, the entire surface of the planet. And there were areas of the forest that would encroach upon that regularly. There was almost constantly an ongoing battle between the city and our ancestors and the forest. And that catastrophic event, a lot of people theorize various things. I always thought that the forest won.
Yeah. Nobody knows exactly what happened to cause the scream back then. We're starting to maybe get some ideas on what might have contributed to that. But there are a lot of folks out there who would blame people like me. Kind of magic.
How would they blame you? You would be the people who'd stop it.
Well, I think a lot of stuff back then, as you seem to know, was kind of like powered or built by these kind of psychic abilities. And then something went haywire. Kind of all that power just kind of ran out of control. People stopped being able to control it. And so that's where a lot of the damage came from. And a lot of folks are still scared about that happening again.
Everyone who had powers like Micah does, that sort of innate, not connected to a wisp, they all died or went crazy. All of them.
Everywhere.
everywhere.
Huh. I'm sorry for your people.
It was a pretty long time ago. But I mean,
Legends.
this is, part of why I'm so kind of interested in y'all Wispkins, because this, and kind of does a hand gesture at them, was never really part of the picture as I kind of understood it. So there's something interesting here.
Lina looks over at Reese to kind of share a glance with him, and he has sat down on a nearby rock and is actually writing
Yes,
furiously in his notebook.
Yeah. We're like the doctor coming
I
to
lean
life.
lean over to him and I go, we'll talk later.
And he puts up like his finger, like, thank you. I have so many questions.
The nerds are gonna go hang for a bit.
Mhm.
Bye, normal people.
I think I'm the only normal one in this group.
Yeah, but like
Marcus
Micah is
so
more
normal.
Yeah, he's a normal middle-aged man
Jock.
with feeling repressed feelings.
So going back, Nona, to your 11,
yes.
as you were searching this area,
Yes.
you were traversing, you came across these sigils.
There's one other thing we're looking for.
There certainly is.
Uh-huh. It's big and it's pointy and it's made out of copper.
Nona, you find poking out of the platform in front of you. You are pretty low to the ground here.
Mhm.
A copper spire that reaches
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
hundreds of meters into the air
Wow.
in almost impossibly thin, but unmoving, like completely
Wow.
frozen in place.
Is it like kind of
You
eerie?
want to poke it.
Quite a bit.
Yeah.
It's definitely bigger at the base and slowly sharpens to a point at the top, which is, again, hundreds of meters up. Nothing to scale it. There's no scaffolding around it. It is purely just a spire that thrusts out of the ground and goes up. And Nona, at the base of this, you see a wisp
Ooh.
floating back and forth,
Oh gosh.
back and forth.
Cool.
It starts to rotate around the circumference of the spire as it slowly descends. And as it descends, you notice that the spire is actually a structure. There's a
Mhm.
structure at the base of this spire with an entrance.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
we look at each other. We're like,
yeah.
Yeah.
I've said it before. I'll say it again. We're on a wisp walk.
Yeah.
We follow the wisps. Really fast though, Jeff. Is the copper needle actually made out of copper, or is it just copper colored?
It is.
Nona
do
licks
you
it.
Can I
have
tell?
you have the.
she's made of metal.
It's just
Racist!
because you're made of metal doesn't mean
Wow,
you know.
Marcus.
My God.
Not all metal people know each other.
Jeez. I was gonna ask a different question. Whatever.
Sorry.
Gang up on Peter, I guess.
Nona, it is metal.
Uh-huh.
It is not just copper.
Okay.
It is primarily copper, but it is a, what are they called?
I
It's a
forget
mix.
what
It's an
those are.
alloy. Thank you.
Alloy. Thank
It's
you.
an alloy of a bunch of different metals, some of which you're not particularly familiar with.
Can I ask, did you lick it to tell?
Sure.
I'm
could.
just wondering.
I don't know how. I don't actually know how to tell metals apart, so I don't know how.
I'm
looking at
guessing
would
you
help.
would have gotten
Maybe
out
a
like your
chemical
metal
process.
tool or something.
I mean,
like
I'm
that.
carrying around. I've got a whole ass toolbox
fair.
on me at all times.
I think the meta tool would have helped with that.
Cool.
Yes.
So what was the curiosity about copper in particular?
No, I mean,
Just-
it's just supposed to be a copper needle. So I was just wondering if it was actually copper.
Oh, this is Nona being like, is this?
Is it
there might
actually-
be another one. And it
Yeah,
might
like,
not be this one.
There's a little bit of that. There's also the fact that I'm pretty sure like Kirsten knows this. I'm pretty sure copper is used like for conductivity
Yeah.
things.
Mhm.
It does cool electric and signal conducting stuff better than other metals do.
Mhm.
Given that it's a needle pointing directly up into the sky, maybe something like that.
That makes sense. But that wasn't like what the whatever it's called, Calvin base, didn't have like that particular kind of spire, but it was a spire.
It was
the one
a
that,
spire.
The one that sent the
You know what?
signal up.
That's a great question that we should ask Jeff about once he's done looking at his notes about what's going to kill us next.
What?
Just-
Nothing. Don't give me that look.
What?
We know we're in the death jungle.
I don't know.
Extremely relaxed and normal grin crosses his face.
Yeah. It's not like any time I've ever played a horror game.
This is the normal octave
ruins
that
our-
I talk in.
This is the
normal talk that I talk, and I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Hey Claire, how's it going?
Okay. Anyway, the question
Yeah.
was, we had seen at Ellison Base, there was
Mm.
also a spire there.
Yes.
Are there any similarities? Does this look like that? That was trying to like send signals into space. Is this trying to send signals into space? Is there any sort of like functional or cosmetic?
Which we only have the
similarities?
outside cosmetic similarities
Yeah.
right now, but
No. While you are, let's do an fix check.
Yeah.
As you probably are taking like a closer look at this thing.
I am going to spend one of my
Ooh.
5 processing power for the day to up my int because I really want to know this.
Mhm.
And because I'm upping my int, I'm also going to roll the dark die. Okay, got 9 on the dice.
Very nice.
And then, and what was it? And fix?
Yeah.
So like a +5.
Oh, yeah, it is in fact exactly a plus
my
5.
God.
Fucking
Because
God.
my int gets bumped up to 3 when
How
I
much-
use
Jesus
my
Christ.
processing power.
Sorry, what
on
was the
that.
total of that?
9 plus 5 is 14.
14?
GG ass modifier.
I know,
crazy.
it's stupid. It's so stupid. I got real panicked at the beginning. I threw a bunch of points in fix because I'm like, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, no, fair.
You know.
No. You take some time because this is a question that interests you. You move quickly though. It's not like you're taking hours doing a bunch of different tests.
No, I'm real fast now.
You're pretty quick. Quickly being able to like knock off things that are clearly not. This is not the case. Like obviously, this isn't really sending like a signal of some kind, or maybe it's sending a signal. It's certainly not receiving any signals. With
Mhm.
how this is all settled, and so you're kind of going down the list of things that it could possibly be. And on a whim, you take out your meta tool, or was it the metameter, the metadimensional tool for
Mm.
measuring metadimensional energy.
Right.
And the
Is
like.
that like Leggett had one of those?
Leggett had one of those.
Yeah,
and I
like,
believe you've
put
had
a little
one around.
Stuff in it and it lights up.
Nona, you, on a whim and a bit of a hunch,
Perhaps a little bit of intuition,
perhaps a little bit of intuition,
Even a vibe.
if you will.
you take out this metameter and start to take measurements. And as soon as you press the 2 prongs to this needle, the
It
meter
breaks. It explodes.
maxes out.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And on further inspection, you start to put your hand towards it, not actually touch it.
Uh-huh.
You're not going to
Do
just
that.
fry yourself,
Uh-huh.
but you put your hand out and you focus, and you just feel an inner fire that starts to burn a little bit hotter.
Mm-hmm.
This is sending metadimensional energy into the entire area around here, just pumping it into the atmosphere.
Okay. I've got something fun I think I want to do.
Okay.
I think without meaning to, Nona's going to use her question for the day
Okay.
and say, is this the thing that damaged the satellite? Because the satellite was taken down by weird metadimensional energy.
Yeah, it's true. The question is like, how long has this been here doing this? Because the weirdest thing about the satellite is that it happened so recently.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's a totally reasonable question that you're not choosing to ask. It's just happening.
I mean,
No, and which
you
I think,
know?
no, which I like for sure.
Yeah.
You have extreme confidence that this is indeed something that could have caused that. Now, clearly the satellite was charged metadimensionally for some reason. But just charging something metadimensionally doesn't necessarily cause it to, attract or, repel. There's oftentimes intent that is required with this energy to actually be used in some way. It's why psychics work the way that they do. It's why inanimate objects aren't often able to intend for that energy to do something. You were 100% confident that this caused the satellite to be pulled out of orbit. But that means something had to intend to use this needle, this spire, to do exactly that.
Mm-hmm.
And you were certain something did.
Ooh, spooky.
Is Nona sharing this stuff with us?
And she just goes like quiet for a second. And we're
Yeah,
like,
I mean, again, I
Hmm.
don't think it's even a thing that she necessarily fully realizes she's doing. So I think that sort of like analysis of like, okay, projection, where's the satellite? I think all of that sort of like happens in the back of her mind to the point that, again, I don't think she even fully realizes she's like used the question power. It just kind of happens. But she looks at it and she just says, you guys, I think this might be the thing that downed that satellite. Micah, come here, don't touch it, but get close and like kind of feel it.
This might be the intrusive thoughts. I don't want to touch it, but
But I want to
Micah licks it.
I do kind of want to use my kind of like telekinetic force, and like I can't move something this big, but try and like put my telekinesis on it and see if that has any kind of resonance.
like push it
Fun.
and see what happens.
Yeah.
Make a Constitution telekinesis check for me, please.
Ooh.
Okay.
Well, Micah's rolling that. Has this copper, does it have the patina? Is that the word?
I don't know.
Has it turned green?
No,
Oh,
so
It
it's like
is.
shiny.
it is shiny. It is.
Wow.
It's not oxidized.
Oxidized.
It is almost uncannily
uncannily.
clean.
Okay.
not almost. It just is. Why are you the way that you are?
Yeah.
And why are people using this weird ass thing as a roadmap sign?
Mhm.
I got a 10 on my telekinesis.
Nice.
Nice.
You
Rolling well today, boys.
you reach out through your powers to try and touch this just to see what happens. And you feel a surge.
Oh.
Think of it as sticking a fork in an outlet.
Uh-huh. Does my
Micah,
hair go?
Does she get thrown backward?
a little bit. Like
Oh.
Micah, even if you wanted to help hold that connection for longer than you did, your body would not allow you to. Just reactively, as soon as it felt that surge, that overwhelming power surge within you start to just rip you apart internally,
Oh.
you innately stop. And I think, Micah, you fly back probably about 10 yards.
Oh my God.
Oh my
And
God.
land on your
Micah!
back.
That's 30 feet.
It's 30 feet. That's so far. You smack into a building.
Your telekinetic armory like flashes on and flashes off a couple of times before it just
Oh, jeez.
fades away.
Hey guys, don't touch this thing.
Like run over and make sure she's okay.
Seriously.
I'm okay.
Um,
Ow.
I think like Nona sees that happen and there is like this spark of like, oh God, Micah. And then it just like, it leaves and she's fine. She's like, oh. Huh.
Meanwhile, Claire and Marcus are kind
Like
of like
freaking out.
huddled around.
Yeah.
Micah.
Yeah.
Can I check if she has a concussion?
Absolutely. Do a heal check.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, in the Nona, you look out of the corner of your eye and you actually see Zola is also looking
God.
over at Micah worriedly.
Mhm.
Oh. I got an 8 on my concussion check.
Nice. You can grant extra concussions for that.
yeah. If I rolled badly, is it like no? She's totally fine.
Micah's definitely dazed. She should
Yeah.
maybe sit for a few minutes to
Okay.
kind of like regain things.
You should
But she'll
sit
be
for a
fine.
minute
Yeah,
to
yeah.
regain things.
You're not my dad.
And I'm like, okay. All right.
Well, yeah. No, you definitely got it right. It's definitely very active with metadimensional energy. Whatever the heck. I mean, let's definitely go down the hatch once I have a minute. Or is it a hatch or a door, or there's a way in?
It is an opening. I
Neither
can
or both.
So
Opening.
this spire comes out of the platform itself.
So it was built into the trees?
The trees grew around it.
Ooh.
Does it go down to the...
It goes all the way to the core of the planet.
Is it inside a tree? Does it stick down into the... Okay, sorry, go on.
We'll figure this out when we go inside and go down the long winding
I've become
staircase.
dazed in real life.
What you quickly deduce is the area around the spire appears to be almost a roof. And the opening that you see, it's not a doorway. It is, well, I guess the doors are gone. It is an opening, but it is an opening into a stairwell that leads downwards. Some branches and vines have found their way into the entrance, prying gaps open and reaching in through roots, find themselves twisted around in various areas. It's a well-constructed building, and there wasn't a whole lot of places for vegetation to get in, but around the entrance itself, there absolutely is some. Additionally, you see another sigil near the entrance itself.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, the hunters have seen this. What does that one look like? And can we direct line it to it?
Yes. So she looks at that and says, "Oh."
How shocker.
Oh, we're
How
going
did
in
I
there.
know? Are you saying we have to go in there?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
The
Oh.
core
Seems fine to me.
core speaks to ancient tech being there, but the spokes here, the lack of them indicates that this is really the only way in. There's no wheel on the outside, which implies that no one even thinks they've explored even a little bit of it. And there's only been 5 attempts to go in. And you notice that there are
Bloody handprint down the side. It's subtle, but if you pay attention, death is all around
Part of
us.
that sigil for how many came out?
there are 5 markings, 3 of which are X's, and 2 of which
Or half an X.
are half an X.
Oh.
Yes, I love that. I love
So
that.
is half an X just a diagonal line or
Yeah.
a V?
It's a diagonal
What
line.
kind of question is that, Philip? That's
No, he's got a point.
I'm right.
Oh,
But it is
Technically correct.
and that's the best kind.
In fact, the only kind.
So if you were successful, you would do the dash and then a circle around it to say, I went in and went out and got something of value. If you do a hash and then another hash through it, that means you're unsuccessful. You didn't find anything. You had to leave for some reason. And if you didn't do either of those things, it means you didn't make it out.
So that's what the 1/ is?
Yes.
So that, yeah, they would go in, do a slash, and then they'd, okay.
So no one's ever found
So
anything.
they do a slash, go in, and then if they made
And
it back
then
out the stairs,
They would have done the other one.
They
Or
would do
put
the
it with
other
circle.
one.
Yeah.
So we're looking for corpses, people.
So yeah, two groups or persons.
Can we use our little nanite map and see what comes up?
That's a
You
great plan.
absolutely can.
Yeah, we got an nanite map. We got,
got
a
a drone.
drone.
Oh,
We got so many
we can send Mobot
technology.
1.
No, he's on break. Mobot 3 gets to go this time.
Be like, all right, Mobot 3. Here's a
Now's your time to
walkie-talkie.
shine.
Mobot one's officially 1 day from retirement.
So what do you guys want to do?
Nanite
I
map.
think nanite map first,
Yep.
and then if nanite map doesn't get us all the information we want, then drone.
Do you guys have the number, how far it goes?
I have a
in front of you?
range
Like,
that
is
we
it
were,
like 20-ish meters or
I
something,
think
like
it's a
30?
bit more than that.
50?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
sadly,
think
I
it's
don't
closer
have
to
that
50.
noted.
It's somewhere in that range, I feel like. I don't think it's more than 100 meters.
Somewhere between 50 and 100 meters is what you said last time.
Oh, okay. Okay. So then,
State
yeah,
machine,
there you go.
Jeff.
You literally said it's probably about 50. Definitely not more than 100. So I just wrote down somewhere between 50 and 100.
I love
Perfect.
the fact that I don't remember that in the slightest.
You are,
but
you
I
are a
in the
am.
state
notes.
machine,
It's
Jeffrey.
in the notes.
And we love that.
Self-consistent.
Yeah.
Once more, the nanites fly out and you start to build this map of space around you. In fact, I'm going to say that you're also able to like remove things that are generally like, that's clearly vegetation. I'm just going to remove that from the map just to try and like clear things out
Oh.
here and there. You can make like little edits, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
I
had this
love,
for a
Ignore
while.
the
I love
trees.
having
Use
software.
it.
This is
Yeah.
great. Marcus is like, what the fuck is this thing?
Yeah, just kind of like brush this away and like, okay, we're getting a little bit of a clear
Yeah,
picture.
yeah.
Not a lot of detail, but maybe.
Everybody's watching fascinated over Micah's shoulder.
Ooh, wow.
I
It's
fucked around
just-
with this in the ship.
It's a stairwell. It goes down several flights. It seems like it's quite a ways down before there is an unobstructed opening into an area that looks spacious enough to be something of a lobby.
Okay, so like big.
Big.
Okay.
Drone to see if things are living.
Yeah, so I mean, if it looks like there's a clear shot down the stairwell, it's not collapsed or overgrown too much. Yeah, I will send the drone down to get a more direct view.
Absolutely. It starts descending down into the darkness. Does it have, I think it has infrared?
It
has
has infrared.
Maybe it's got everything.
This drone has everything.
It's quiet. It sees real good. And sometimes
reads
it
lips.
shoots drugs at people. It has everything.
It takes quite a few stories, at least 10 stories, to come to an entrance or a doorway that doesn't seem to be overgrown with vegetation, with like vines pushing up against it. And in this opening, which is what you saw on the map, you send your drone in and you see a beautiful lobby. It is well kept and
Nice.
clean.
Suspicious.
Clean.
Suspiciously clean.
It's
There
clean.
is-
Too clean.
Everything is very chic. Like there's not even
lovely.
there's not even very like rubble
Tasteful.
anywhere. It's like there is a little welcome desk that has what appears to be a computer, but with a floating monitor just floating.
Show offs.
It
We're
doesn't.
not accustomed to that.
Yeah, nope. And you see a couple of scurrying cleaning bots that are with
More to
spider-like
add to the team.
spider-like appendages that go up and down on ceilings, go in and out of little ductwork. And you also see around the edge of the room 6 robots
Jesus.
who stand at attention.
Fuck.
So when you say robot, are there any other distinguishing features? These are humanoid, normal size.
Do they look like the Terminator with no
look like-
skin?
look like
Security
guns?
Do they look like
robots.
me?
They
Do they,
are
do they have beady little red eyes?
Well, they're sleeping now.
they
Will
are
they-
they're clearly
Yes.
guard bots.
Okay.
Attached to their person is some kind of pistol, one-handed pistol, and then additionally on the other hand seems to be able to actuate into some kind of baton
Oh my
like
God.
melee attack. And there is no particularly like interesting inscribings on them. They are very similarly colored with the rest of the bright white and different shades of kind of white and gray.
I'm imagining
Um,
Art Deco.
Yes,
I'm
very
imagining an
much
Apple
so.
store.
Very different images
Yeah, I
in
know.
each of our heads here.
And they are standing at attention lining the sides. And this is clearly like a lobby. There are a few more areas it seems like you could go. There's definitely an elevator that is unlike everything else, seems to be in not working order. The doors are open, but you do not see a carriage anywhere. And the only other non-blocked passage from this area is a long hallway. And Micah, you turn the drone's attention away from the robots to take a look at the walls, and you start to see that there's actually pillars of different colors that all reach up towards the ceiling meet at one singular point at the
Cool.
center of the room. And where it meets at that singular point in the room is a bright, white, hot light.
Ooh.
This you said is on the ceiling of the room?
This is on the ceiling of the room.
And is it like a chandelier? Is it like attached? Is it hanging? Or is it like...
It is attached to the ceiling.
Got it.
Think of like a bunch of wires that are all kind of meeting in one place.
Yeah. And we can assume this is directly below the center of the spire needle thing.
This is directly
And
below.
the wild wisp went down here, right?
Yes.
Okay.
In fact, the drone looks around real quick, and popping out of the middle of the room is the wisp. And it just starts to spiral once again and fade through the floor.
God.
Okay.
I believe this religion is trying to get us killed.
Okay. I would like to take a closer look at a couple of things that were there.
Mhm.
One is the security bots. So it seems like they're not immediately responding to the drone's presence.
No, and the drone can run pretty quietly, and I suspect you are not pushing it when it comes to like encroaching upon them.
Sure. Like,
If you want to encroach upon them, we can
No,
certainly
this
talk
drone
about
is so
it.
expensive.
No, it's so, we love it.
We love this drone.
no, I
Send a
love my drone.
Mobot.
I love my drone. Because I was interested in seeing if it seems like they're on standby or something, if there's, I don't know, a place where they're plugged in or something.
They're charging. They're like,
cable we could kick.
Hmm.
But lacking that, I did want to see what is on that floating terminal. Maybe get a name for this place, see if it seems like something that maybe could itself control the robots.
Mhm. On the monitor, it says power plant number 2.
Number
Ooh.
2.
Number 2.
And it says disconnected below it.
Oh.
Okay. I'll communicate. It seems like this is one of at least 2 power plants. So somewhere else. I mean, like-
Everybody else is watching over your shoulder going,
Mhm. Yeah. It's like everyone's looking at my.
Marcus is like, oh, I'm getting motion sickness. You can't look at this.
Okay. So definitely we've got some guard bots down there.
6, you said?
6. The Wisp sure seemed to be leading us there. And we're Wisp walking. But yeah, the other thing is, of course, that bright ball of energy, I guess, that seems like it's what's powering this whole spire thing, and has these kind of colored bits that are all leading up to it. So maybe that's how they're generating the power with this combination of stuff somehow.
Yeah.
Jeff, does the giant light, like at the point of all of the pillars and stuff, does that bear any resemblance to a wisp?
Like the light itself.
Like the light itself? Because like you've described wisps as these little tiny little balls of light, and this is a giant ball of light. I'm like, are we
They're
going to
not-
go down there and meet the mama wisp and it's going to kick our asses?
They're not dissimilar,
Exactly.
Interesting.
Okay.
which is a way to say they are alike, but it doesn't.
that is a way to say that. Yeah, you're right, Jeff.
You did so good. We ignite
We
their
love
fun.
you. We love you, Jeff.
The light itself does evoke that, but you don't necessarily. It's not.
It's not
moving.
doing anything.
It's not doing anything.
Yeah.
Like it's not doing like the blinking or the.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No waggle to it.
Yeah.
No.
No, it is a constant source of light.
Mm.
Do I get the sense from the sensor suite that I've got on the drone that it would be dangerous to our health if we went down there?
Other than the
Other than
6
the
killer
death
robots.
bots.
No, from the
Ignoring the death bots.
from the energy thing.
Oh,
not
gotcha,
from
gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah.
From,
Is it going to give us a
radiation.
wicked sunburn?
There are no particular
Wicked.
readings
Wicked.
that would indicate that anyone would be in immediate danger from the environment.
Okay, just
Also,
the guns.
incredibly important question. Are there any corpses down
Yes,
there?
we see corpses.
Are there corpses, Jeff?
Micah, when
Yeah.
you go behind the little reception desk,
Yeah.
there is 2 withered corpses
With gunshot wounds or
with
blaster wounds.
Is there
fried skin in places.
Yeah.
Oh.
so how old are we talking in the sense of like is there clothing remaining or is this like mostly skeleton?
There's clothing remaining. This was
Probably a hunter group.
it was definitely a hunter group.
Okay.
Okay.
100%. It is clothed very similar to Reese and Lina, but too old to quickly recognize them,
Sure.
and gotten to the point where all of the gross, nasty wetness is gone and done.
All right, well, you're going to have me looking up corpse decay timeline.
Don't because I don't.
Jeff didn't. So you,
Too late.
actually, Jeff.
Actually, Jeffrey.
Probably definitely more than a year.
Sure.
Fair enough.
And so those are behind the reception desk by where that monitor is.
Yep.
Interesting. So that's where they went and that's where they died.
I look over at Reese and Lina and just try and get a sense of like where are they at? Because like this is the first time that the wisp that was at the location did not also go in the direction that we were supposed to go. The first time we saw a wisp come out of the old man in the rock, it went north, everything was peachy keen. Now we're at a point where the wisp is like, we're going one way. And the directions are like, you're going another way. And so like God is telling us to do one thing, but the map is telling us to do something else. And I just don't know what to do about that.
I mean, we got to check it out.
You see,
There are children here.
They'll be fine. We gave them cool guns.
there are several glances that go back and forth between the two. Lina seems to be like, let's go. Let's do this. This is what she seems to be very on board with seeing what comes next. Whereas Reese is like, why?
Why would we do that?
Why would we do
Look at
this?
those two guys.
Wisp said.
Look at the sigil.
Look at the death.
But the sigil doesn't say certain death. The sigil just says one. And this is Peter, not Marcus. I'm sorry.
2 out of 5 chances of death.
Yeah. Hey,
That's 40% chance of death.
hey, you two.
And there's a new front coming in from the east.
Wouldn't you want to be the ones to put a circle on this thing?
And Lina just kind of like looks over at Reese.
Like,
You're a bad influence on these children.
Damn
this
right
is
I am.
Kirsten, not Nona. Nona
Damn
doesn't
right
know
I
any
am.
better because she's a child too.
I'm surrounded by children.
I suppose the wisp did go down there.
Have we gotten a sense? We've fought alongside them twice now. Have we gotten a sense that there are any differences in stats between these two?
I've been.
I know, but
I mean,
Lina-
theoretically, Lina's the better shot. Right?
Lina is the better shot.
I'm talking more hardiness.
I think Lina also seems hardier.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Wait, what's that
Lina,
word that we use? Hail.
yes, hail.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Yes.
did.
Lina is the more hail of the
Amazing.
two. Lina seems like, one of those cheerleaders who like works out like regularly and
Mhm.
is all abs.
Mhm.
Reese
No, she's
seems
buff as hell.
yeah.
That's what they do.
Yeah, and she wears a crop top because she should.
Yeah,
Because
so-
if I had abs, I would wear a crop top all
I
the
mean,
time.
In the jungle walk.
Lara Croft, baby.
under the
Her boobs
under
also
the jacket.
triangles.
No.
She's so jacked. The boobs have corners.
Have abs.
The boobs have abs.
I don't care for this.
Body horror right back at you, Jeffrey.
How do you like it?
Reese, on the other hand,
Little noodle boy.
seems like a nerd who works out.
Nice.
Hot?
Marcus.
This is Peter. This is not
Peter
Marcus.
He's got a. He's not. I mean,
Like wily strength.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
like
not
one of those like skinny little white boys that you're like, oh, you do have a little muscle, but
Yes.
but that's only because
Yeah.
you're so skinny.
he's not ripped, but
Yeah.
you're like, oh yeah, there's
You can
definitely
do like a push up.
you have some
Multiple push-ups.
some muscle definition
Okay.
there.
Okay.
Unrelatedly, I miss my husband.
How tall is Reese again?
6'4". And he wears glasses and only shaves his head. Sorry. He'll never listen to this.
I know, we're so safe. Oh no, Noel's gonna tell him.
Anyway.
Moving on. It's fine. Yeah, the God of Nature says we need to go into the thing. I guess we need to go into the thing.
Right.
Like,
Well,
it's- yeah.
No.
so
This is again is
interesting.
Kirsten. Nona's
Yeah.
fine with this.
Yeah,
Nona is so chill right now. She's just fine with this plan. She's fine with whatever.
Amazing. All right. So no clear way to disable those bots right now, but probably something that we'll have to contend with. Can I send the
Mhm.
drone a little farther down that dark hallway?
You absolutely can. As you start to go towards this hallway, you notice that these pillars actually also run along the base of this particular room and run along towards this hallway.
Just a clarifying question. When you say pillars, like what are we talking about? Is this something that is like thick and going along the floor and like a column, but
It is
or is this like a cable?
It is rigid like a column, but it is not unlike a cable. That
Somebody who put all the cables and those cool protectory
beautiful
thingies.
cable management.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
so
Like-
think of this as like there is a center point at the top of this room that cables run along the top of this room,
Mhm.
notch at the corners of the walls, come down along the walls, notch again, and then run around the perimeter of this room.
Okay. The
But, like-
outside on the floor, not a tripping hazard.
But like
Not a tripping
decorative.
hazard.
Eh.
Yes.
Okay.
They're very pretty, but
Yeah.
they're probably functional.
Yeah.
Yeah. Both.
Sorry, that's not what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like functional, but it's like this was clearly culturally important to them, so it looks intentional and
Yes.
Yeah.
There was aesthetic purpose to this.
Okay.
If they just wanted to like plug it in,
Yeah.
there were a lot easier
Yeah.
ways to do this.
Got it.
Does that answer
Okay,
your question?
Absolutely. Thank you.
These run along the perimeter of the walls, going up and around doorways when there are doorways, until they all reach this dark hallway, in which they seem to line both. Like there is a wire for basically every square inch of the walls and the circular ceiling of this hallway. As the drone starts to float closer to this, before it actually enters this hallway, you see an arc that goes from one of these wires to
no.
another one.
Ooh,
And then not too short after, a series of sparks that fly again.
Oh no. Does it sound like a Tesla coil?
There
Ooh.
is
Or
a
Jacob's
hum.
ladder.
And every single time one of those things arcs, there is a loud snap.
Ooh.
Mm.
Nice.
okay. I'm not going to drive it through there.
Yeah.
Which is why I had you stop.
Thank you.
And this hallway
It
is
slowly
different from the
backs up.
elevator shaft?
Yes.
Okay. You want to send it down the elevator shaft?
Hang on the
Yeah,
elevator
go
shaft.
from the elevator shaft.
You
Just for fun.
How far does the Bluetooth go?
100 kilometers.
Oh, fuck,
So
right, I
fucking
forgot
far.
about this. I asked
So
this before.
fucking far.
Send it down the elevator shaft.
can I have you make a Dex pilot check for me? please?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh, for the
Totally.
first time in a long time.
You're looking for above an 8.
Oh,
Ooh.
God.
Okay, cool. I
We've
roll
been
this flat.
rolling
Can I help?
Pretty okay.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know. How would you help?
Yeah. No
Hey,
backseat
Give me
driving.
the controller.
Is 8
Give me
meter
that.
beat?
Yes.
Like a Nate.
Yeah.
Micah, you start
Rolling today.
to drive
We
your
are.
drone into this shaft, and immediately the piloting goes haywire. You're like, I wanted to do this, and it is doing something else. And it's almost as if there was like a big, either a lot of wind, because maybe on a windy day you've had to deal with this before, but there is some force that is acting upon things in that shaft.
Cool.
Okay. Doesn't seem necessarily electric like with the tunnel hallway.
No, and I don't think we haven't specifically said that your drone has a sensor for what might be happening here.
It does not have a metadimensional sensor. It has it for most.
It's always metadimensional energy.
Which
It
is
just
my
always
problem.
is.
It has sensors for basically every
Everything
real
else.
life thing, but not that one.
You know what? Process of elimination, baby.
Probably
If the
that.
drone can't figure it out, it's metadimensional energy.
Okay.
None
And
of
so
the
with that
above.
check, I'm able to like recover it out of there, but
Yep.
it's not going anywhere smoothly inside that thing. Okay.
Do we want me to do the thing where I pretend to be the doctor and see if I can shut the things off?
You want to like hack the place? Is what you mean? Or
Talk to the robots.
Yeah. I mean, if I can
Pretend that
get to,
you're Calvin.
right? That's worked at least once before.
I see that doctor.
Is this
Yeah.
one of your?
Not
Is this
good.
one of the places?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay. I mean,
Just because she didn't build it or own it doesn't necessarily mean that this is not.
Fair
No,
enough. We
I'm
could
just, it's
try
just
it
an
out.
idea.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
So, yeah, having a think. This place looks swanky. There are cleaning bots and there are guard bots. There must have been people where it was okay for them to be in here at some point. So the guard bots probably don't just shoot everyone always. The folks who were dead are behind
The corpses
reception
behind the desk would beg to differ.
but they were behind the desk.
That's
Maybe
fair,
if we
that's
don't
fair.
go places where only the staff is supposed to go, maybe they're fine.
Possibly.
we should still have a backup plan.
Any ideas?
I know I've asked this multiple times. When you make your brain constructs, because that's what Marcus calls them,
All right. Yeah.
can you? 'Cause I assume there's like 3 and 3 on each side of the room.
Yep.
Can you like block off one side of the room and we'd only have to fight 3?
I could put
Three
three
of
of them
them
in
in
their own
box.
detention cubes.
Can you put all of them in a detention cube?
It sounds like they're spaced far enough apart. They're not within 3 meters of each other.
They're not. No,
Yeah.
they have several. They're spaced around a fairly large room,
Yeah.
equally spaced.
Yeah. So I could spend, well, actually, if we do this methodically and affecting one doesn't wake all of them up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got effort back after that fight. But yeah, I could do 3 without having to get rid of any of my other abilities that I'm using.
Which I don't think you should get rid of those because
Mm-mm.
what it's
Yeah.
armor, it's pressure field, and it's
And I just have kinetic transversal for walking on walls.
oh, that one
I-
could technically
can turn
go
that
away.
off.
You could
So-
go up to 4.
Because you'll get it back at the end of the scene, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you do 4 boxes?
I could do 4
That's
boxes.
pretty good.
Yeah. Fighting 2 bots doesn't seem
Yeah, sure. And
as
like,
bad.
I would expect that if we engage the 2 bots, we're still looking at most likely fighting all of them, but delayed.
Yeah.
yeah.
So-
Also, I don't know exactly how my powers are going to work with this like meta sun or something that's going
Mhm.
on in there. There's something that I think must be the same kind of energy as going on in the elevator shaft too. I couldn't fly in there.
Right.
So maybe let's not rely on that 100%.
I think that is fair. We are in general fairly difficult to kill. So
But yeah, first things, maybe let's see if whether by hacking or lying or something, maybe Nona can just
Sure.
kind of handle this.
really fast since we can see these robots anyway,
Mhm.
can we do any sort of like tactical analysis on this? We've got the like full spectrum of like what metal they're made out of. Like we probably do stuff like that. Can we figure out basically how tough these things are or get a rough
Sure.
sense?
You know what?
We know they got a gun. We know they got a baton. Is there any sort of like tactical analysis we can do?
Make it an infix check. Anyone who wants to do this can do that.
Does this count as the same scene as
Yes,
the
I-
looking at the?
I will count this as the same scene.
We got a 3. Marcus is like, yeah, it's a robot.
They're robots.
Yeah. They
My
got
fix-
guns.
Turns out when you shoot a robot enough, it stops moving.
Yeah.
11.
Ain't that the truth?
11 and
Fix is my highest skill, but I still got a 6.
I told you that.
Other than
I told
I
you.
wanted to check for myself.
You
Nona.
know. So.
All right, let's Nona. These are clearly they're expert systems.
Okay, cool.
They are not VIs. They are just expert systems.
Amazing.
They seem to be made. They're filled with pre-tech.
Sure.
These are pre-tech robots.
Mhm.
Oh,
Not
no.
too dissimilar from the ones that you faced on Glazov 5.
Right.
Maybe a little bit hardier. These
Mhm.
seem to be they seem to be more robust.
Sure.
Perhaps just a slightly higher grade.
And I'm vaguely familiar with those because those are the ones that I use to build my robot army.
Yep.
Mhm.
You see that they clearly have what appears to be a thermal pistol on
Okay.
their side.
Hmm.
That is a type of energy weapon that fires basically balls of energy. They're
Cool.
quite loud. They are close range, but it's not really going to matter in these quarters.
Got it.
Let's see, what else would you be able to pick up from that? They're nothing special. They're pretty hardy, but yeah, they're expert systems.
Okay.
Pre-tech expert systems.
Okay.
Your brain boxes can also be transparent,
It's
right?
called a force construct. Yes.
Okay.
Transparent.
The brain construct can.
You're such an old man. I hate it. You're about to get smacked.
Can I
Um,
also get a wisdom notice check from people?
Hell yeah.
We're all like
Everyone
talking in a
who's kind of like
circle.
looking at the robots around this room as well.
Yeah.
5.
10.
Also 10.
Okay. They don't seem they are at stations that are clearly meant for them. There's like they seem to be locked into something.
Mhm.
It seems to be powered, but it doesn't seem like disconnecting that power would necessarily like it's like a
They're charging.
station.
We'd
There's
have
a
to
little
wait.
Roomba charging
Yeah.
bot.
Yeah, we'd have to wait for them to die. No, your brain construct, can we make, if we can't box all of them, can we make a box for us outside the stairwell with like, what are those
That's
called?
a
Like
great.
the
Yeah,
cyber
we've
things?
we've done this before.
And so then they can see us. You can try to talk to them,
this is fair.
but we can also shoot them.
Micah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm fairly confident those are expert systems.
Okay. What are you thinking?
Do you not have the ability to destroy expert systems?
I do have a bot scrapping ability that hasn't mattered in multiple years of real life.
Jeff is like,
That's so true.
huh?
Shit.
Yeah. Okay. What are we talking so much? Let's go.
No. Like, how many can
Fine.
you actually scrap in a go?
I think 3 at a time.
At
Okay.
a time?
Taking a look at these, you would say that these are not just normally built expert systems. You would suspect that this would likely be like the equivalent of a combat bot. I think you can do an absurd amount of damage though still, right?
Yeah. Some military bots may be resilient enough to handle this battering, suffering 1d10 damage per level of telekinesis skill. So that's 3.
Per level? Crazy.
Jeff is like,
Shit. I forgot. I should have looked at their character sheets before I did this.
That's fine.
Jeff is looking now at his notes.
Ratcheting
Write that
up
down.
the HP.
What? No.
Let's go.
Types furiously.
Down the stairs. Let's go.
Okay.
Make us
So
a
yes,
pillbox.
do we want to try? I mean, again, it is a long shot to try the Dr. Samantha Calvin thing. Nona just is pattern matching.
Yeah, no, sure. Reasonable. The entrance to the stairwell that we would be coming down, does that occupy a 3-meter cube or less?
Can we build a pillbox
Oh,
with the door?
I see. Let me
The
think.
little hole.
3
Yeah.
meter is
can
Okay, we did this on
3 meters, about 3 yards.
Demos.
Yes. I
Oh,
remember.
that's yeah.
Just 9 or 10 feet.
Yeah, no, it absolutely would be. Yeah. Like even
Okay.
like
Build
I'm
the
thinking
wall.
double doors kind of, but
Yeah,
I think
no,
double doors
no.
would be able to that would work.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Okay, let's go down. Yeah, I will make one that is only mostly transparent, slightly opaque, so that you know
So we
where
can
the
see where
openings
the-
are.
We don't run into it.
And you make the little like hole for where all the guns go when we shoot out of it like cowards.
Yeah, so ideally we'll
What do you
get, if not like full color
being
cover,
cowards
maybe
is so
the next
fun.
notch underneath that.
Mhm.
And yeah, head down, do that, see if Nona can pull something, and if not, I will try to destroy them with my brain.
I think that
Yeah. I don't think I've actually never seen you make this ability. so-
never.
No, you haven't.
So I'll be like, what do you mean?
Oh, she's very good at destroying robots.
Well, You just hit him, right?
No, like especially with her brain, if they're not smart,
It's a little
like
more
me.
direct than that.
So they just
She kind of crunches them and then drops them.
Yeah, like. Have you ever watched someone crunch a soda can after they are done consuming the beverage inside of it?
but you don't need to touch them.
No.
She just kind of looks at them and then they explode. It's really cool.
Marcus is gonna
And
look.
disturbing.
Marcus like crosses his
no, I'm
arms.
sorry about that. A little
It
bit.
is also cool. It is also cool. Just sometimes disturbing.
If it happens to a person, though, I think I would be upset a little bit. So I understand.
Oh, a lot of past things are making sense now.
This is like when Marcus was like, "Cause you know how to kill me." Duh.
Yeah.
And you were like, "Oh, that makes sense. I do know how to
that
kill
one person explode. Oh, I get it. I get it.
Yeah, well, Nona and Claire
Is
are
having that
talking.
epiphany.
Yeah. Marcus is gonna like kind of cross his arms and look at Micah, and he's not gonna say anything, but he's gonna like nod, and the nod is like nice, like
Cool.
cool.
That's cool.
Mike is like, okay, Marcus.
No, he's just like respect, you know.
All right.
All right. I think we've
Yeah,
got
Let's go.
That's
as
the plan.
close to a plan as we ever have. Let's do it.
Yeah.
And it all depends on Micah.
Yep. And if there are problems with psychic powers down here, then
We'll
just
figure it out.
shoot him, I guess.
Yeah, I can punch him. Crunch
Or
punch.
that.
I can crunch him. My-
Children stay in
Okay.
the back.
Hanging
I'll
vipers.
bring the ghost sword.
Yep. I'll go in front. Let's start walking down the stairs.
I'm actually, I think, next to you because we're going for the Dr. Samantha Calvin ploy first
Yes.
before the destroying. So that's what we do.
Assuming we can walk
Let's
Yeah.
two
go.
abreast down the stairs.
So you make your way down the
Jostling to see who's first.
you make your way down this stairwell, and it is dark. Vegetation here and there, but as you get farther and farther down, that vegetation starts to die out, peter out little bits by little bits. When you do eventually reach like a landing for one floor, but you see like the doors themselves are like buckled in with like a heavy vine laying up against it. 10 floors is not a short distance.
Oh, my knees.
It takes a couple of minutes for you guys to get down, and you
I'm coming.
clearly have descended
Here I go.
quite a ways. Nona is leading the charge on this, correct?
Yes, we're trying to be as close to each other as kind of possible because I'm intending to do the hello, I am Dr. Samantha Calvin, everybody stand down, I love my husband thing. And,
It's very effective.
like again, it worked last time. We're pattern matching. And then if that doesn't work, Micah's gonna really fast try to like throw up you're throwing up the blocker
put it
first.
before.
You're throwing up the blocker first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw it
Okay.
up
So
first.
probably slightly, yeah. Basically, I'm trying to be the face of the operation, but like Micah is trying to like prevent me from dying.
Yeah, I've called back the drone, and when I see kind of the landing that I know is going to lead to the lobby, I will put up the wall there.
Excellent.
And so you guys get to that landing that enters into this lobby area. Nona, you take a few steps in, and right as you cross like the threshold
Mhm.
itself, the one nearest to you on the left wall immediately turns at you and looks straight at you and says, "Authorization."
Greetings. I am Dr. Samantha Calvin. The only reason I ever do anything is for my husband, Kyle Reed. I'm bad about robots. She's a little bitter right now.
Unauthorized access. Please leave the way that you came in. And then
Oh, that's
turns
polite.
back to just stand at attention facing the way that he was before.
I turn back and I go, looks like we're doing this the other way. But I do leave. I rejoin the group.
Yeah. Well, crack knuckles. Great. I will
Cyberman.
start with the three closest to us. And
Can you do so? It's an on turn action, right? How many
no,
of
no,
those
no.
can you do?
This takes my main action, but I'm using my telekinetic manipulation technique.
So you're doing that first.
We already have the wall up.
I put the wall up before we.
Oh,
got
you're not putting
down
them in
there.
boxes.
No,
You're just
we're
gonna
just
destroy
trying
them.
to destroy them
We
with
nixed
the
that plan.
robot.
I see. Okay,
Just
I'm
trying to-
following.
So there's
sorry.
one box
No worries.
up that has a little area
Little
we can
pill
shoot
box.
out of.
You can. So you just have like a little bit of like of
Yeah.
visibility into this area.
Well,
Like-
it's mostly
transparent.
transparent.
Oh, okay.
It's mostly transparent, but we made it mostly transparent
So
so
you
you
can
can
see
still
where
know
the
where it
gaps
is
are.
and you know where to stick your gun.
Fair enough.
The slider's on like 10% opacity.
Yeah.
That is
Understood.
a great way to describe it. I know exactly what you're picturing now.
Okay. You look at which collection of them are you doing?
The three
there's
closest.
okay, so there's two that are closest to you. There's like three on either wall.
Mhm.
So like the two that are closest, then maybe like the one on the left or something along those lines.
Sounds good.
And so you look at the three of those and you crunch them.
Mine.
You
Crunch 'em.
immediately like pull them up into the air and you see the bolts and metal start to flex and twist underneath your power. Roll 3d10.
You need to roll 3d3, d10? 3
It's the
d10?
same
Oh, it's the same.
attack.
Would you
or
like some
no?
d10s, Philip?
I'd let you use the same attack. Do you want to do it per one?
I want to roll more dice.
Okay.
If you're
Yes.
okay with it.
Roll
All
3d10
right.
for each one of them.
3d10.
All right.
Yeah.
Give me your children.
Uh, how many do you need?
If we're doing
You
this,
want to take
just
one?
give me
for
one.
each- Yeah, we'll
I could roll the D100s, but
No,
if you
no,
don't
no,
have to-
just
Was
do
that the
the-
D100?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the D100. Give me
Yep.
your
the other one. This one right here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You got it,
Okay,
buddy.
let's see.
Clacky, clacky.
Okay, so this is hitting the first one of them, or I
Okay.
guess, or all of them, maybe. It's
I'm gonna
just-
go
yeah.
left, right, left, kind of.
Yeah, roll
working
them
backwards.
multiple times. Jeff
Sure.
likes getting to roll multiple times for magic missile. This just feels like a
Great. Okay, the first one takes 18 damage.
nice.
Which one of our dice rolled the best?
wow.
This one rolled the best.
Oh,
which I
okay.
think is
Hell
fair.
yeah!
So, yeah, you were like, wow, until you won.
Yeah.
If you turn it
Yours got
into
a
a
3.
competition,
Oh,
I'm going. I just don't want it to be. We should just be friends.
Okay,
But if we're not going to be friends, I'm going to kick your ass.
Dice ASMR sounds.
Okay, that's a little less. That's a 12.
Who won?
That's a 12. Kirsten won again.
Fuck. Shit, let me swap out one of mine.
Here, you want one of mine?
No.
No.
Okay, this time I won with a 10 and 7 and 6, so that's 23.
Hell yeah.
Let's hope that one's dead.
I hope that one's dead.
I think when you crunch them,
Thank you for your
Marcus is he's just gonna say, holy shit. Like very quietly. Like he's got his gun out and he's just like, oh fuck. Like this is more than I expected.
Yep.
Micah, you do this. You grab three separate robots all at the same time. The ones on the left buckle faster than the one on the right. And as you drop the ones on the left, Nona, you can see that whatever was powering them before was clearly crushed in that attack.
Uh-huh.
They are all dead. The one on the right, however, seems to be mangled, but still quite kicking. As soon as that attack happens, the other three immediately stand to attention, turn and face you all in the doorway and pull out their thermal pistols. And then additionally,
Hoo-hoo.
unseen
Oh.
by you all, because
Uh-oh.
it needed a 12 in order to see it,
Ready?
there are invisible doors that drop down as
Oh.
lights inside of this little area, red, blink on and off. And you hear psionics detected. Deploying psionic automatons.
Oh.
Huh?
Huh?
Wait, secret doors are closed, so we're closed. What's happening?
Are we
We're
locked
not
in?
in the room.
The
I
secret,
thought we were in the room.
there are secret door. No, you guys are not in the room. I
No, we're
thought
not
you
in the
were
room.
Putting
Okay,
a
never mind.
wall in
Yeah.
front. And so
Being cowards.
Sure, you're right.
between the second row and the third row are two doors that were previously unseen by you all.
Oh, like
Gotcha.
fire doors.
They drop open and out step
Oh.
two large automatons. They do not have arms. They are just a torso and legs. And as they turn
Describe the legs, Jeff. How about are they hot?
and as they turn to face
You said it on me.
there is a light that happens within their chest. Vroom. And you see a slightly transparent image that is two arms, strong arms on either side, and a face with glowing red eyes that
Got
are
him.
looking directly at you.
Not me, Micah.
Micah.
And that is where we're going to end today's
Oh my
episode.
God.
Oh,
Amazing.
I'm
I love
imagining
that.
like the destroyer from Thor.
Oh, yeah.
Not unlike that.
The arms are like that, like how you described.
Yeah.
Oh man, I thought we were gonna get through easy. I was like,
It's going to be fine. Don't worry about it.
All right. I mean, it says a lot that they have this defense here
Yeah.
for whatever this place is. But yeah, no, damn. All right.
Mike is like, oh fuck.
Yeah, we're going to see very quickly how oh fuck this situation is for me.
Everybody who came down here with these psionics, weren't they?
Marcus
If they're all
practice knuckles.
whisking